I'm hustling. 2 cups of drink got me buzzing. I'm high, I'm fly, I'm hustling. 2 cups of
CombatSportsTV.com, baby. Look over to my right. I've got the pride, baby. I've got the pride of Phalanx right here. Just making his trip down from the tough, the ultimate fighter, baby. James Vick, come on, baby. Shake my hand, baby. You get a hug. Okay, James, let's go and talk about this, baby. I know you went down to the semifinals and some stuff happened, but before we even get there, tell me how you doing right now.
I'm good, you know. I'm just happy to be home. You know, I haven't been home. I haven't talked to nobody in 3 months, and it's the greatest feeling in the world. Still disappointed about me not winning. I should have fought last night and won, but, you know, it happened, and I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to be a world champion still.
Well, I know you are, James, because there's only one thing. I never forget, I saw you fight your first boxing match, remember? We started out this thing together, and all of a sudden he switched gears, and he said, you know what? Let me go ahead and just take a little bit of MMA, take it by the tail, and let me give it some James Vick. And that's what he's done right now. He's been on the tube here for a couple of, on FX, been taking care of business. But let me ask you this. Tell me something about what it felt like when you got the call about going over there to you know, on the tough competition, and tell me what it was like on TV all the time, man. That had to be pressure.
Well, when I got the call, you know, from original tryouts, the first tryouts, I pretty much kind of already knew I made it because I did really good in the grappling round. I brought my own coach, Derwin Lamb, to hold pads for me, so I was real comfortable holding pads, whereas other guys had the UFC guys, so they weren't used to, you know, that. And then once they called, and I'm a 6'3", 155 pounder. I knew it was the shoe-in. I was getting in. I just knew I had to win my fight to get in the house, and you know, I did that. And once I got in the house, you know, it was all good. I turned around and I fought real quick, and so I finished fast. I didn't take no damage, so I had a really long training camp. You know, I got to probably practice for a solid 8-week training camp, and it was great. And I learned so much stuff.
Beautiful.
And it was great. And then from there, I won my next fight, and then I fought again, and I was winning, clearly winning, dropped the guy twice, and ended up getting caught. And I really don't know what happened, honestly. I thought maybe I hit my head or something on the mat, but I watched the film. I didn't. It was like I didn't even try to transition. It was weird.
I got you.
And he capitalized and beat me. But you know, I told Dana White last night, I said, you give me a rematch, I'll knock that guy out in the first round. You know, I would love to fight him again. You know, after I win my UFC debut, I'm planning on asking for a rematch.
Oh, I'll tell you, I love it. But you know what? The massive knockout that we saw, you got to, now fight fans, if you miss this, you're going to get it straight to the lips of this man who delivered. Oh, the knockout, baby. Tell me about the knockout. I think that was about your second or third fight. Which one was it?
It was my second fight against Darren Cruikshank, and
tell me about it, baby. You got to give me play-by-play.
We noticed he's a real good kickboxer, taekwondo guy, and he switches a lot southpaw. So we set up, you know, some good combinations. We're going to throw a 2-3 and get him backing up. We're going to throw a high kick, and I continued to do it a couple times, just real slow. It was more of a feeling out process at first, and then I throw that, so I go to throw, and I throw that hook, and I go to throw the kick, and instead of him backing up, he shot in, and I just brought the kick low instead of high, and he ate it right on the chin with the knee.
It was lights out, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
By the knees of Mr. Vick.
Yeah, he was out. He was out quick.
Okay, I tell you what, let's go and wrap this one up. But you know, always a time to give give shout outs to the people who just work so hard and diligently with no wanting in return of anything other than you giving your best. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
I want to thank my head trainer, Derwin Lamb. You know, that's been my boxing coach for the last couple years. He's like my best friend. You know, me and him are so close. We're like family. And I want to thank Genesis Jiu-Jitsu. You know, Alex Madrid, the owner of Phalanx, Albert and Tony from Genesis Jiu-Jitsu, the head coaches there. Jared Kemp, you know, that's my original boxing coach. It's like my dad. You know, that's my boy. And Francisco Zambrano, I trained with him at New World Combat. You know, he's a very good Muay Thai coach, and you know, I feel like I've been getting good work here. You know, where I'm at. You know, and I'm still planning on living here. I might leave, you know, and do a couple training camps, of course, because that's what's needed. But I'm still going to live here. You know, and Derwin Lamb is still going to be in my corner. You know, he's my best friend, my coach, and we're taking off. You know, we're on the map, Genesis Phalanx, and I'm going to be a world champion one day. I got to the UFC, and 4 years of training, and another 4 years, I will be a world champion. So everyone remember that date that I said that, because it's going to happen.
There's no doubt in my my heart. But I got to tell you right now, as we start wrapping this one up, we got the first one. Sean, we got the first interview of this future UFC warrior here, baby. It came out of Sean Malone, Combat Sports TV Live, and also the sweet little lovely Lisa Lamb. We got him first, baby, but you know what? We're ready to cut you loose in a great way to let you go out there and just storm the gates, baby. Kick open the gates of success to UFC, baby, and wear the crown. Any last minute words?
Mom, I love you back home, and I'm going to see my mom tomorrow for the first time in 3 months, and I can't wait.
Okay, baby. How do I end this one up other than just say I've been honored to have this interview. Before he left, we're at the end of XKO 15. Here's what he said: I couldn't leave for the after party until I got an interview with Roland, and I thank you, baby. Give me that shake, baby. It's Combat Sports. Another one, baby. We wrap another one up, and I only can tell you right here, my heart is filled with nothing but James Vick. You stay tuned. We say farewell, but not for long, because we'll be back. CSTV Live. On behalf of Sean Malone, the lovely Lisa, Roland Gomez, we're signing off.
2 cups of drink got me, 2 cups of drink, 2 cups of drink,